Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ninja Inspiration. It's been a long time I haven't made a video, and actually, I'm kind of like, feeling like, wow, I don't know how to make videos anymore, but I'm here. So basically, today's video is going to be about, learning and studying in the US. What's the experience like? What's the difference with, studying in Europe or like in other countries? And what do I like? What do I dislike? And how has the first semester been so far? So basically, today I was like, I did my last paper and I was like, I have to make this video. So that's why I'm super excited because I can actually speak of my whole perspective and experience. And as you know, on this YouTube Ninja Inspiration, I always talk about, education, scholarships, and how to, get to study abroad. So I hope that this video will be helpful for you, for those who want to study in the US and are thinking about it and don't know how the experience is like, especially now with COVID-19. So I started my first semester as a master's degree student. I studied international development and I started in August and now we're in December. So that means my first semester is over. And it's been an interesting experience, to say the least. The online setting, the rigorousness of the program, the professors, the faculty, classmates, assignments, no fun in terms of no parties because it's COVID, no outdoor activities because it's COVID, and nothing to do with, networking face to face because it's COVID. But I feel like, I've still gained a lot in terms of knowledge, understanding, and really seeing that this is what I love to do. I love this program. This is what I want to do with my life, international development, and getting to understand, everything, or at least many things about, the developing world and the development program. So basically, yeah, I started at Georgetown University and I moved to DC finally after, being back home in London. I moved to DC, Washington in November. Now it's December. So I've been here for about a month and a week and it's been fantastic. I live in the Northwest for those, who want to know about DC. This is divided into different quadrants. So I'm in Northwest, pretty cool. I'm surrounded actually by different embassies, which I can show you later. And it's really nice. And actually, the school also is in Northwest, but I've only been to the school like 2 times and I haven't really done a lot there. So the uni is really beautiful, to be honest. But unfortunately, I can't actually do anything because nobody goes to school. Everyone is at home, everyone is studying at home. So that's what we have to do for now. So regarding the program, it's pretty rigorous, to be honest. It's very, very stressful, a lot of work. Have been taking 4 courses a semester plus a language, which has been Arabic. And if you're gonna take this program or any other program, taking language is important and it's required if you want to. But if you already have other languages, just leave the language and study, and focus on your econ stuff, statistics. If you're not good at it, that's my case. I'm not really good. I've never done statistics before and econ before starting this program, so that I could really see how difficult it was for me. But if you've done that before, maybe languages is what you should be focusing on. So it depends on your strengths and your weaknesses. That's number one. Number two, I mean, the fact that it's online, all the Zoom calls, Zoom fatigue is really real and it's a lot of work. You spend all your days on Zoom, from meeting your professors to getting like office hours to meeting your classmates to do the assignment to doing the assignment yourself. Everything is computer. So be ready to spend your whole day, 15 hours literally on the computer because that's how it is. And regarding the fact that, the work is just a lot, to be honest. So if you're planning to work at the uni, there are 2 things I have in mind. Depends on how you are, depends on how you manage stress and how you manage your workload. I, for example, I'm able to do different things that I enjoy. And, for me, it's not an issue. But some people like, I can only do uni and that's it. So you might want to consider working your first semester or second semester and delay it a bit and see how you get along with the first semester. The good thing about American schools, which is I was going to, get into the difference between the American system and other system. American schools, they offer you, student assistantships, traineeship, internships, whatever it is you want, like that you really want to do. You can find, jobs to do that will pay you at least ranging from the, DC wage, $15 to $20 per hour, which is really good. So I mean, if you want to get some extra bucks, extra money, during your studies, you can definitely do that, which is great. And it ranges from like working 5, 10 to 20 hours per week, which is fantastic. That's number one. And then regarding what else I like about, American system is the fact that we have teaching assistants. So basically that's someone who helps the professor, like to help us with our doubts, the assignments, and really, thoroughly goes with you and helps you to understand the assignment, what you need to do, what's the issue, and is really there to support you to do the best assignment ever, and also even during exam period. So I love that so much, because in Europe, who I've studied before, especially in Spain, we don't have teaching assistants. So we never get anyone to support us. You always have to figure it out on your own. So that's a big thumbs up for the American system. But of course, when you think of how much you're paying, if you're paying like $6,000 for a master's, it makes sense that they're giving you all that support and resources that you need. And also resources they send you, at least for my program, and I think for all Georgetown students and even others that are not Georgetown students, they definitely send you a list of jobs, applications, besides the internships, but like real life jobs, things that you can actually think of. Oh, when I finish my program, I want to apply to this. It's fantastic. I mean, I couldn't express how great it is. I just love it. So you can see all the jobs that's out there. There's a lot to do, and you have a professor that does that for you. Then you have someone that's linking you to all the events that are going on, always online, of course. But if you're in an interesting event in DC, you have a list of events to go to, a list of things you can do in DC in terms of, okay, there's this event going on in development, join in the discussion, get to know interesting people that maybe your school could never invite them, but now that it's online, it's accessible to everyone. So that's another thumbs up. I love that. That's something that I didn't really get in my school back in Spain, or in Europe in general. So that's really good. Maybe in the UK it's different because it's in all these Anglophone systems. And when it comes to the classes themselves, so as I said, it's pretty rigorous, but the only cool thing is that, only one of the cool things is that you actually learn a lot, because you have to work yourself. You really have to do a lot. Like, I feel like you're not learning anything like in the first weeks. We had 14 weeks this semester. Like, yeah, I'm reading. I don't read sometimes because it's too much workload. So you do that, you don't do it, and you're like, I'm not really learning. But the time you have to do the assignments, so I reflect now on my econ assignment, economic growth of development, and then I reflect on my political economy classes and the papers I have to write. And I'm like, there is no way me as a girl, I would have, not as a girl, there is no way me as Kalumi would have been able to do this before. Like, just thinking about, the fact that I didn't know how to write this stuff before, like, because I lacked maybe, just the knowledge, the wording, the political, technical word. But now I understand those things and I can apply them. I can write a paper like, oh my God, did I just write that? Linking arguments, thesis, making a thesis statement, just all these things that I've learned in the semester. It's great. So that for sure, you're definitely learning. And for statistics, it's hard. The learning curve is really, 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 really hard. But if you keep on doing it and you keep on being persistent, actually, you can actually learn something. So that's great. And then the professors themselves, the professors are really good. They're very open to helping you, very willing to support you, give you, extensions if you need one, if it's possible. Understanding your circumstances. They also, support you with materials, reading materials. You can have a chat with them whenever you want. You just write them an email. They're ready to talk to you on the go. So those things like, just the professor being close and having that close professor relationship, it's really real in the US, I really think, and I love that. And as I said, the assistantship is amazing. And then in terms of the cons, it's just a lot of workload. But I think that's not really a con. It's just that's why you come to a master's program, to really dig deep into, a topic and increase your knowledge and just get better, and it's fantastic. So overall, I love my experience here in DC. The fact that I'm always home, that's not cool, and not every day do I actually dress up to make a video because I'm working, the motivation isn't there. But besides the challenges of the online learning, it's pretty cool to have this program, and also the classmates that are so helpful and ready to, engage with you, ready to really interact and learn and work together. The only thing is that people don't really have time to kind of like interact on like no personal level because everyone is busy. But besides that, people are ready to work together and, get the assignments done and help each other. So I hope this is giving you a better idea of, my program, DC Live. I hope to make another video about like, the scholarship process. This is now December. So, you guys who are planning to get your scholarship process, application, get it in by January 15th, especially for this program or another program that you might want. The deadlines are coming in a month, so start using your break now to start working on that in the Christmas period so that you're able to, to get your applications in and get the scholarship. Because now for my program, if you apply by January, that's when you get the scholarship. If you apply after, maybe like in April, too late, no more money for you. So, start doing that. If you have any comments, questions, let me know regarding masters in Europe, masters in the US, masters in Asia, China. I've had other videos also where I had a panelist And we spoke about scholarships and master's program and undergrad programs. So check those out. I'm gonna link them up here. So yeah, there's so many things out there for you guys to engage in. And as I always say, it's always possible if you want to do it. Have a great day, and thank you for joining today on Ninja Inspiration. Bye bye.